Good morning, students. Today we will start with exercise 6.2. Question is, find the values of x and y and then show that AB is parallel to CD. So you can see the figure here. Here it is given that we have to show that AB is parallel to CD, means it is not given that AB is parallel to CD. For this, first of all, we will find out the values of x and y. Okay. So let's see how to find out. Suppose I have given the names here as E, a transversal as GH, and over here as F. Now since ray EA, this ray EA stands on line GH, therefore angle AEG, this angle, plus angle AEH, means this angle, will be equal to 180 degree by linear pair axiom. So if 50 plus x is equal to 180 degree, so what will be x equal to? It will be equal to 180 minus 50, that is 130 degree. Now let us see this point. Now angle CFH is and angle Y are vertically opposite angles. And we have already proved in the previous theorem that vertically opposite angles are always equal. So if it is 130, this will be also equal to 130 degree. Now what do we conclude from here? That both x and y are equal to 130 degree. Now if this is 130 and this is 130, means x equals to y. But what do we find? That these are alternate interior angles. And if these are alternate interior angles, means what? That AB is parallel to CD. Proved. Now let us see question number 2. It is given that in the given figure, if AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF and y is to z equals to 3 is to 7, find x. So it is given that AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, means both EF and AB are parallel to the same line CD. And what we have learnt in the previous theorem, that lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. So if AB is parallel to CD and EF is parallel to CD, so AB will be parallel to EF. And it is given that y is to z equals to 3 is to 7. So if AB is parallel to EF, means angle x will be equal to angle z, alternate interior angles. Now see this, AB is parallel to CD, so angle x plus angle y will be equal to 180 degree because they are co-interior angles. Now in place of x, which we have already shown that x equals to z, we can write down z plus y equals to 180 degree. Now it is already given in the question that y is equal to 3, y is to z is 3 is to m. So let angle y equals to 3m and z equals to 7m. Now putting these values in equation 3, what do we get? In place of z and y, we can write down 3m and 7m. So 3m plus 7m equals to 180 degree. So m is equal to 18 degree. Now we have to find out x. Now what we have already found out, that x equals to z. Okay, because they are alternate interior angles. So what is z equal to? 7m. Now just multiply that x with, means that 7 with 18 degree, you will get x equals to 7 into 18, that is 126 degree. Now question number 3. In the figure, if AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD and angle GED is equal to 126 degree, find angle AGE, GEF and FGE. Means it is given that AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD. If EF is perpendicular to CD, means what? That FED is equal to 90 degree. It is also given that angle GED, this whole angle, is equal to 126 degree. Now if it is 126 degree, this angle, and this angle is 90 degree, can we find out angle GEF? Because angle GED is equal to angle GEF plus angle FED. And what is angle FED equal to? 90 degree. So this angle will be equal to 126 minus 90, that is equal to 36 degree. Now angle GEF. that we have already found out. Now, if AB is parallel to CD, cut by transversal GE, then angle AGE will be equal to this angle. Angle AGE will be equal to angle GED because they are alternate interior angles. So what is angle GED? What is angle GED given? That is 126 degree. So what will be angle AGE equal to? It will be also equal to 126 degree. Now we have to find out angle FGE, that is this angle. Now this angle, angle AGE plus angle FGE, this angle, okay, these two angles, when they are linear pairs, okay, so angle AGE plus angle FGE is equal to 180 degree by linear pair axiom. We have already found out this equal to angle AGE equal to 126 degree. So what will be this angle equal to? That will be 180 minus 126, that is 54 degree. So students, for today this much only. Write down these questions and do these sums in your copy, and practice sums from R.S. Agarwal also. Thank you.